What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to do a quick little tutorial on static routing here in Cisco Packet Tracer. So, grab a few routers here. Get these set up. Oh, 1 to 0. You can see those there. So I'm going to label these networks first for the setup so you can see. It'll give you a clear picture of how we're going to do this static routing. So first of all, this network's going to be 192.168.10.0. Go over here. This network's going to be 192.168.20.0/24. Same with this one. Okay. And let's give these router interfaces some IP addresses. So this will be 192.168.10.1. This one's going to be 192.168.10.2. This one's going to be 192.168.20.1. So it's 192.168.20.2. So first we're going to go into these routers and configure IP addresses. So first we're going to do enable. Configure terminal. And then we're going to open this interface. Gigabit Ethernet 0/0/0 because we're going to do this one right here. Right, let's give it an IP address of 192.168.10.1 and /24, so it'll be 255.255.255.0. And we'll also turn on that port with the command no shutdown. So it says here it's changed state to up. We'll end this. Go to the next router. Enable. Configure terminal. Interface. 0/0, so we're going to set this one here. It's going to be 192.168.10.2, 255.255.255.0. We'll turn this interface on. So now let's do this gig 0/0/1. So enable, then configure terminal. And we're going to pick interface. You can also go hit the up key and scroll through what we've already typed. So I'm just going to change this one to say 20.1. All right. So you can see this network here is now up because those routers are configured with these green little triangles here. So let's see. Okay, we didn't, hold on. I skipped a step. So we need to pick our interface first. Gigabyte Ethernet 0/0/1. There we go. Now we're just going to go back to the IP address we entered right there. Scroll through, hit enter. Now end. So we've got those two IP addresses for this router, and we'll go to the last router here. Enable, configure terminal. It's going to be interface Ethernet 0/0/0. Okay. The IP address is going to be 192.168.20.2. The subnet mask of 255.255.255.0. So let's go back. We didn't turn that one on. Configure terminal. There. And no shutdown. There we go. Now it's up. So let's see. So it still hasn't come, might take a second. But let's just double check everything. Okay, so we didn't turn on this second port here, the 00/1. So we're going to go in here. Configure terminal. /0. Say no shutdown. This is supposed to be 1. Okay. No shutdown. There we go. So now they're up. So first, let's see if we can ping this router to this router over here. .20.2. And it didn't connect. Well, that's because this router here is on a different network, and we need to set up some routing first. So the routing we're going to do is static routing, and it's going to allow us these two networks to communicate. So let's ping this one here to see if we've got it connected. Two. Yep. So that's connected. So what we need to do to make a static route are just some basic commands. So let's see. Let's go into configure terminal. So we're use the command IP route. The first set of numbers you're going to enter are the network you want to reach. So we're going to enter in 192.168.20.20. And then we'll add the subnet mask. And then the next set of numbers is going to be the first hop from this router. So the first hop is going to be this port right here. So we're going to enter in this IP address. 192.168.10.2. Okay. Okay, that's it. I'm going to also do this command show run. Okay. It also shows the IP route we have. Okay, so we went from this router over to this network here. Now we need to do the same for this router here to reach this network. So we're going to go configure terminal, IP route is going to be this network here, 192.168.10.0. The subnet mask 255.255.255.0. And the next set of numbers is going to be the next hop from this router. So the very next hop is going to be right here, this IP address. Okay, those are set. Now let's see if we can ping these N routers here. So I'm going to ping from router 5 here to router 3. 168.10.0. There we go. We're connected. Now let's try it with this one. Ping. We're going to ping from this router here to this IP address. Or to this one right here. All right. There you go. And that is a static route.